Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Insane Gamers, and this is part 40 of Gran Turismo 6. What we're going to do in this episode? Well, we're going to continue the International B stuff. We're going to be doing Supercar Festival. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to do the new Vision Gran Turismo thing. Which of course means going into seasonal events, and yeah. It's a Peugeot. Right. Let's do it. Take time to return on Tokyo Route 246. You must complete full lab, regardless of whether the lab is valid or not. Yeah, that's what all of them are. Now, I don't know when the video is coming out. I believe this comes up before that video, so oops. But nah, doesn't matter. Essentially, I've just reached 200 subscribers today, but I've pre-recorded a bunch of Halo 2 stuff, and in that I'm so close to 200, and I think the one where I say that actually comes out after this video, so oops. Well, this is a very powerful car, as you can see there. I am a terrible driver. What does it look like anyway? It probably looks very futuristic, but unfortunately, because it has no interior, Vision Gran Turismo. Yep. Unfortunately, it looks ugly. It also feels awful. It does not handle well. I'm gonna warn you guys that now. It feels really sluggish. And hell, even turning a corner like at slow speeds, it feels awful. Also, I totally forgot about this game so much, in fact, that I didn't do the final part of the GT Academy race. That's how much I forgot about Gran Turismo 6 when I was recording a bunch of things. That and the fact that, you know, I had exams and stuff, so I didn't even have time really to play video games. The only time I managed to play in a video game was getting the Games of Gold Let's Play out of Massive Chalice, Thief, and hell, I recorded Just Cause 2 before, like, during a week off, because we had like a week off before exams for some reason in the British school year. Oh, right, it's college, but you know, whatever. And yeah, so I had like a week off, and I already owned Just Cause 2, and I played it before. So yeah, I've done my exams, and this video might come out actually after I got my results. But hopefully I did well. I felt like I did well. There was a couple of questions on one of the papers that's tough. But hey, at least I didn't have like the Hannah exam question. Hey, I'm 10 bronze, that's good, ain't it? If you don't know what that is, Google Hannah Sweet's GCSE maths question. And no, I didn't do GCSE maths because I'm at A level, but that was for like A star, which is like the top thing, and looking at the answers, it's like, yeah, prove that, it's algebra, and it's like, prove that n equals 0. I have a B in maths. Oh god, it has no windows, this car. At least it has no side windows. Ugh! It looks so wrong. Does it have a windscreen? Maybe? I hope it would, it's a car. Yeah, that looks awful. Ugh. Sorry, Peugeot, that is not a good looking car. Do you want to use this car now? No! No, I don't. Alright, let's go onto the Supercar Showdown. Supercar Showdown. No, that's the name of a Jeremy Clarkson DVD. Let's do the Supercar Festival. What cars have we got as an option? Change vehicle. Hey, apparently a Skyline is a super vehicle. All these cars that... These are all the eligible... Every single car that I own is apparently eligible. Or at least most of them. What's the most powerful that I own? I have no idea. Can I sort it by... Sort, yes. Sort by PP. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Pagani Hurrah. I can never pronounce this, but I'm gonna choose it anyway. Thanks, Versko, for giving me these again. I know I keep seeming to thank you in every single episode. And I know that you've said there's no need to keep thanking me, but you know, it's you give me essentially an entire DLC pack for free, and people you don't have to do that. I mean, I've received free games from developers, although those are mainly for 2-player. And I've received games from my YouTube network that are like, hey, play this game. Or don't, just if you're interested in play it. And that's why it all goes into 2-player. But, you know, when we get things like that, it's like UK advertising laws and stuff where it's like, hey, you have to announce this. So... At least that's one. God, this car does not handle that corner very well. Also, it has a cockpit, which is pretty good. It's a 15th anniversary car. Of course, it's going to have a cockpit. Come on, let's do this. 9 seconds behind. Well, we're on Silverstone, right? Oh, yeah, I think we're on Silverstone. Nah, I like this view. And that's the thing. Every other racing game I've played, I generally hate this view. But Gran Turismo? No, this view's fine. I don't know if it's because I preferred this view on the PS2 versions of Gran Turismo or something. But honestly, I prefer this view. Forza? No. It's not gonna... I'm always cockpit view if possible. But Gran Turismo? No, it's always this view. Speaking of Forza, time of recording, E3 just happened. Which means I watched the Microsoft press conference. And I watched the EA one. And unfortunately, being in Europe, I probably could have watched the Ubisoft one, but it's Ubisoft. I'm not a big fan of Ubisoft anymore. It used to be, not anymore. And the Sony one, I mean, like the PlayStation, always for some reason, well, for good reason, like the PS1, very, very popular in Europe. And PS2, obviously popular, because it was popular worldwide. PS3 outsold the outsold the Xbox 360 in Europe. Not for the first couple of years, let's be honest, but because it was so expensive. But later in its lifespan, yeah, it outsold the It outsold the Xbox 360. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it the PlayStation 360. That's not the same. That's how European I am. I'm like, every single game console is called the PlayStation. No, and of course PS4 is outselling the Xbox One right now. Ooh, that's the Ferrari FXX, isn't it? If it isn't, it's like the something very close to that. Gonna knock it off the road though. And yeah, essentially that's what I was trying to say was, yeah, PlayStation has always outsold other consoles in Europe. It's traditionally always done that. And I don't know why Sony has the press conference at a time when the Europeans can't watch it. It's weird, but you know. I just find that interesting, honestly. So I didn't watch the Sony one, and I didn't even know the Bethesda one was on before the Microsoft one. I didn't watch the Square Enix one, and I didn't watch the Nintendo one. But I did make a list. Because what I was going to do is I was going to... Well, hang on. This is what I should say. I wasn't going to make a video, but Paul Fabridge, who's a member of the Insane Gamers, but has his own separate channel. Although some of his content goes on here. Yep, there's the... Oh, no, apparently I didn't write any Nintendo stuff down. Oh yeah, because I wrote it down before the Nintendo one happened. I didn't write any Square Enix stuff down either. Oops. I know that just there was Final Fantasy and other stuff there. But yeah, we were gonna do videos on his channel of our reactions, and he did the Microsoft one corrupted, so he just did it all by himself. But I watched the Microsoft one, and I was like, because I have an Xbox One, if people don't know. Honestly, I've only used it for Games of Gold Let's Play so far. That's how underused it is on this channel. But there was games there that are interesting. I also showed Xbox 360 backwards compatibility on it. But there's Rare Replay, and I'm getting that. The first Let's Play that might be out by the time this video comes out. Might not be though. But I'm probably gonna Let's Play Conquest Bad Fur Day first. And then there was Halo 5, which I will Let's Play after I do Halo 4. Or Halo Reach, depending on what order I do it. I think I'm doing it in release order, apart from Halo Wars and the mobile ones. So I'm not interested in... Well, I don't own Halo Wars anymore. I used to own limited edition. Anyway, the main thing about if you're a fan of Gran Turismo is I'm also getting... Like, if you're a fan of racing games on this channel, I'm getting the new... Well, I'm probably not going to pre-order the new Need for Speed unless I win some money on the UK National Lottery. Or if the channel really takes off and I get ad revenue from this. And then I can... That's the thing, if I get ad revenue from this, I'm probably going to nearly always pump it back into the channel somehow. With new games or something. Or new computer parts to bring you guys better content on PC or whatever. But yeah, Need for Speed. I'm interested in... I'm not going to pre-order it though. And we'll see how it is. I mean, it's EA. But Star Wars Battlefront I was interested in. But the main thing... Again, that's EA. I'm not going to pre-order it though. They haven't convinced me yet. They got me 90% there, but they need to convince me a little bit more. But the big thing, Forza 6, and I do love racing games on this channel. I don't know, I might have to stop Gran Turismo when Forza 6 comes out. Because traditionally, ever since I got my 360, Forza's always been my my simulation racing game of choice. I didn't like Gran Turismo 5. I think I've mentioned this before. I didn't particularly like Gran Turismo 5, and people said, "Oh, Gran Turismo 6 is more sim." It is, but it's also I can play Gran Turismo 6. I just couldn't play Gran Turismo 5. It didn't seem like Gran Turismo to me. This toned it back a bit. But you know, if I'm going off the track. Yep, that was guaranteed to happen. Oh my god, the slowness on this. I was hoping that he would hit me back up to speed. Shame. I was in third as well, I didn't even realise. Wow, let's just cut the corner. Yeah. Forza, ever since Forza 3. Forza 3 was one of the first games I got on the 360. And that, I was a Gran Turismo guy, like I keep saying. Gran Turismo 3 and 4, I was a big fan of on PS2. But I got my 360, and I played Forza 3, and I was like, this is much better. And I didn't have a PS3, because I just got my 360, obviously. There's no way I was going to get two consoles at the same time. And then they announced Gran Turismo 5, and I did, like, a year after release, get Gran Turismo 5, and I was like, no, I can't. It's not good. And obviously, I kept the PS3. I'm not joking here. I had that PS3. I saw Gran Turismo 5. I had a PS3 and I had no games for it. But I mainly just used it as a Blu-ray player and Netflix machine. And for BBC iPlayer in the UK. That's honestly all the PS3 was used for. And the DVD upscale. Hey, another guy. You know what I should probably do? Brake. Oh god, yep, that was a mistake on my braking part. Well, that is the thing about. I keep saying that in this Let's Play, but honestly, and then like when Gran Turismo 6 came out, I was like, I'm getting Gran Turismo 6. I don't care. What is it, 2013? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So the thing is, I probably would have got a PS4 this year if Sony had announced Gran Turismo 6, but they didn't. Gran Turismo 7, you know what I mean. I mean, if Gran Turismo 6 was being ported to PS4, I probably wouldn't pick up the PS4. But if it announced Gran Turismo 7, probably would have got PS4. And I might get a PS4 because in the UK, there's like the phone store and the Supercar phone house. And if you get a certain phone that they have in an offer, they will literally give you a free game console or free. They say free gifts. I mean, they've got Xbox Ones in the window and they've got PS4s in the window. Hell, they've got Wii U's in the window. But considering Wii U's the cheapest, I'll probably buy that separately. And I can't really make money off the Wii U anyway. I mean, I like Nintendo games, but their copyright policies for YouTube, awful. They have the right to do that, and I respect that, but no, I'm not particularly a big fan. And we got totally off topic. I also like HoloLens at the Microsoft one. But like I said, I didn't watch the Sony one. They didn't announce The Last Guardian. Well, they didn't announce it because people knew it existed, but they said it existed. And they should have. And the big thing, of course, is that Black Ops 3 is now got the Call of Duty's got the DLC exclusive to the timed exclusive to the thing, to the console. And they announced Battlefront Survival 1. I'm just looking at it. And they announced Uncharted 4 and new IPs and shit. But and the the big thing was Shenmue 3, wasn't it? But it doesn't matter because I've got my Xbox One. I'm enjoying it, so I really do enjoy my Xbox One. I have Forza 5. I have Halo. Oh yeah, I did a Halo video on it. And I have Kinect Sports. Those are my free Xbox One games, but I've pre-ordered 3 games. Rare Replay, like I said. Halo 5, Guardians. And the other one. Forza 6, wow. Forgot the names already. Who won Soft? Was this the exact same track we were just on? No, it wasn't. I was getting slightly confused there. I know what track this is. But that's God. That looked horrible for Emirates Rise there. So hopefully by the end of the year there'll be more series on this. And I even just picked up the Ratchet & Clank HD trilogy. So if you're a fan of PlayStation games and you're a fan of Ratchet & Clank, you can look for this channel to do that. I mean, I haven't played those since PS2 days. So yeah. And Rob vs PS2 will be back at some point. Might be start of December, might be start of January 2016. But it will be back at some point. I just need to get more PS2 games. Because judging by my thing, I'm going to run out of games quickly. And I've pre-ordered games, so it's not like I can take that money and spend it elsewhere. Oh no, shit, this is Le Mans circuit. Can we get past? Oh god, yeah we can. We can get past, it's just, oh shit. That's a problem, isn't it? We're gonna have the chicanes. Let's hit brakes. 3 laps still. Yeah. And judging how it goes down, considering it's all filmed and how we're starting to film season 2 now, at the time of this recording, there'll at least be a season 2 of the last day, because we did kind of leave it on a cliffhanger. So judging how people react, I mean, season 2 is, the script is written as a cliffhanger. So my big idea for the last day was a 5-part series, but I looked at the plot, like I had a total thing written in the plot, and I was like, there's no way I can write 5 series worth of stuff out of this. So I'm putting it down to 4. I mean, I could have, but the problem is I started writing like season 3 and 4, and I was, like, each one was supposed to be 7 episodes, each season was 7 episodes long. I started writing season 3 and I was like, I can't. I can only write 5 episodes. There's nothing really to do in this season. And that doesn't mean season 3's shit. That nothing happens in it. No, lots of things happen. And it's very important. The twist that happens at the end of season 2 is important in the grand scheme of things. It's just that what the twist is means you can't really write about it in a self-contained season. It doesn't make sense. Like, where it takes place on like 3 Halo 3 maps, and you can't really write much like action, which is what I intend to do at the end of the season. You can't like really write much character. Well, you can write character development. But you can't like write a lot of scenes to happen there, because people will get bored of being in the same location, and it can't move from that location for one reason, and I can't really change the plot because it intertwines with the season 1 plot somehow. Let's just say there's little clues in season 1 that will and season 2 that will lead you to the twist at the end of season 2. But yeah, I tell you what, this feels a lot more bumpy than the Forza track. I can feel the bumps in the road. I can also see screen tearing. And that annoys me. Is that Mecha Bingo? I think it might be. If I get a massive lead, I might stop and have a look. There was a sign somewhere, and now I can't see it. Where is it? Is that it? Nope, I can't. The right stick does not control the camera. I think it was that giant building on the right. If we can get distance... Oh shit, now we're picking up speed. And let's actually not ignore the braking. But that worked actually quite well as brake. Thing is, we have all the acceleration, but we don't really have the... We have the top end, but not as much as some other cars in this race. I was very safe there with the braking. See, this guy behind us really is catching us up. to give full throttle. I would try and push him off the track and make him crash, but that's not going to happen. We're 4 seconds ahead. Let's see if we can increase that to at least 6. That corner is the one that I hate. But yeah, there's games I'm looking forward to this holiday season, and I will buy them. And hopefully there'll be a lot more interesting content on this channel. My problem is there isn't really many. Oh shit! Oh, this is an event where there's lots of. It goes through different light cycles. Good, I can get practice for Forza. I'm gonna try and keep Gran Turismo running on the channel, but it might. I mean, I know it's not very often now, even. And I might just have like a Gran Turismo week the week before Forza 6 comes out. Like, I hope, right, this is what I'm going to try and do, although it's unlikely. It might happen. I'm going to try and get to the international A stuff by the time Gran Turismo, but by the time by the time Forza comes out, I'm going to try and get to the international A stuff. It might not happen. I'm going to admit that right now. But week before, well, it's going to be more than a week before for me. But by the time you see it, what I'm going to try and do for the week before Forza 6, I will let's play. I will try and have a week of just pure Gran Turismo 6 content, and the fan base that doesn't like Gran Turismo might be unhappy with that, but it's something that I feel I have to do. Yeah, it's a mecha bingo hall. Pretty sure it is. My god, the power behind this vehicle. Hang on. Let's I shouldn't. Yeah, it is. Let's just. Yeah. Oh shit. That was not a clever idea. I had to do that though. I mean, I had to slow him down as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like outbrake him by using him as a brake apparently. That's how you do stuff like that. When Forza 6 comes out, there might be a lot of Forza 6 content. There might be a little wait, like a month between a release of a Gran Turismo 6 episode. That's why I'm going to try and have like the load of content before the game comes out for you guys that are hardcore fans of this. And how, if any of you guys watch the Forza stuff, I'd be very grateful, because we want good simulation racing games, right? That's what we want. I mean, it doesn't matter about the platform. It matters about the game itself. Is the game good? And the problem with Forza is you can't really let's play the full game, because at least with Forza 5, it gives you the option of just like it gives you the options of events you can choose in your car, and then, like, when you've completed the entire 10 season campaign, then it's like, oh, you can go into event list and do all the events you missed. I don't think I'll be doing all the events. I think I'll just be doing my, like, the 10 seasons. At least it was 10 seasons on Forza 5. It definitely was in Forza 4 and Forza 3. That's how long it's been since I played it. I've neglected Forza 5 so much, I have 3 achievements in the game. Or like just a few more than that. I'm sure there's like 100 achievements in that game, and I just have neglected it so much. Shit. I'm gonna be beaten by a Ferrari Enzo in the last bit. No, I'm not. You're not gonna beat a car that's 10 years younger than you, Enzo. And officially, that car is called the Enzo Ferrari. It's not called the Ferrari Enzo, but that's what I call it. That's what most people call it. Hey! And it was being driven by Japanese first prime. Yeah, so we did that. Great, right? Hey, sunlight. Thank you very much for watching. And listening to me talk about a whole bunch of shit. This video is not brought to you by Michelin Tires, because that's what was on screen right there, and we're not sponsored by them at all. Another UK law. Woohoo! Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And ta-ra.